Hey everyone, and welcome. If you've ever felt like the world is changing way faster than your school curriculum, you are definitely in the right place. Today, we're not just going through some slides, we're kicking off a quest. This is all about gearing up for a brand new era. So let's jump in and get started on your AI era learning roadmap. And that brings us to the big question, right? The one that's probably on your mind already. Is the way you're learning right now truly ready for what's coming with AI? Because let's be real, the old playbook for how to succeed in school and build a career, well, it's pretty much being torn up and rewritten as we speak. So first up, let's talk about the new map. We've got to understand why the old rules just don't cut it anymore. AI is fundamentally changing the game. How we work, how we create, how we solve problems. The old map is incomplete. Okay, so what do you actually need for this journey? I mean, every great quest requires the right gear, right? So next, let's put together your modern skill toolkit. Your new toolkit is really built around three main areas. First, we've got human skills. These are the things AI struggles with, like real critical thinking, creativity, and good communication. Second is technical fluency. Now, you don't have to become a master coder overnight, but you do need to speak the language of AI and data. And third, and this is a big one, an entrepreneurial spirit. This is just about having that drive to build things, to learn by doing, and to create something of value. What this really shows is a huge shift in what's important. We're moving away from the old focus on just memorizing facts or doing rote calculations. The new game is all about critical thinking, coming up with creative solutions to problems, and, this is absolutely key, adaptability. It's becoming less about what you know and so much more about how you think. And that brings us to what is, honestly, the ultimate skill in this new world. The real superpower isn't knowing one specific programming language or one specific tool, it's learning how to learn fast. Because the tools are going to change, that's a guarantee. But the ability to pick up new skills quickly, that's what will always keep you ahead of the curve. But here's the best part. You don't have to go on this quest alone. You have a secret weapon. Think of it as your own AI-powered sidekick that can help you learn faster than ever before. And I'm not talking about cheating or finding shortcuts here. I'm talking about using AI as your own personal on-demand tutor. So how do you actually do that? Well, it's super practical. You can ask an AI to take a ridiculously complex topic and break it down into simple, easy-to-understand pieces. You can have it generate an infinite number of practice problems for you. You can even submit your code or an essay you wrote and get instant, detailed feedback. It's literally like having a world-class expert on call 24/7. The best way to use that AI tutor and actually make all this learning stick is by building things. At the end of the day, projects prove your skills way better than any grade on a transcript ever could. Creating a small app or maybe an AI-powered art gallery or analyzing a cool data set, that's the real-world proof that shows you know what you're doing. Okay, so we've talked about the why and the what. Now let's get down to the how. Here it is, your 2-year quest. A practical, step-by-step roadmap for building your future, and you can start today. All right, the roadmap is broken down into 2 main stages. Year 1 is all about foundations and exploration. The goal here is pretty straightforward. Get a feel for how computers think. Learn the basics of a language like Python, which is amazing for AI, and maybe most importantly, just build the habit of learning. Then, in Year 2, you level up. This is creation and mastery. This is where you start building projects that other people can actually use. You find an area you love and specialize, and you build a public portfolio to show the world what you can do. Now, a big quest like this can seem a little daunting, but it's really just about taking small, consistent steps. I mean, look at this table. Think of it as your training schedule. Learn a little something new every day. Take some time to reflect a few times a week. Build something, anything, every single week. These small habits are what create that unstoppable momentum. So why do all this? What's the treasure at the end of this journey? It's about becoming future-proof. It's about building a foundation of skills and a mindset that makes you valuable and adaptable, no matter how much the world changes around you. And the rewards? They are very, very real. After 2 years on this path, you'll have a solid foundation in coding, data, and AI. You'll have a digital portfolio that actually proves what you can do, not just tells. You'll have real-world experience, the confidence to teach yourself absolutely anything, and a huge edge over anyone who's just sticking to the old coursework. If there's one single idea to take away from this whole roadmap, I hope it's this one. Learn to build things, not just study them. Because application, that's where the real understanding happens. It's the difference between just reading about a journey and actually taking that first step.
And that first step, it starts right now. Your quest has officially begun. So really, the only question left to ask is, what are you going to build first?